Easy, the big bandit, understand it. Pop off on me, I'll leave you right where you standing. See me and you, we don't speak the same language. I'm not from this planet.
Welcome back, folks. This is Game Time Decision with Avi and Matt, and you are here with another segment of Backyard Bets. How you doing today, Matt? Yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday. I know it was a kind of a crazy day.
Yeah, it was a good game to watch. See a lot of people made a lot of money on Instagram. Unfortunately, not us. Yesterday was a tricky day with basketball. As you can see, we got our Dabble recap here. We didn't do a video, but we did a reel yesterday. So definitely stay tuned on our IG for quick content. So just to go over it, Kristaps hit for us. Jimmy didn't play due to some family issues. Drew Holiday hit for us. That was a great call. Jaylen Brown just missed for us. He needed 2 more assists to go over. And Derek White, I jinxed it. And to all my superstitious people, trust me, I ain't going to do it again. I'm going to be super straightforward with these now. I'm not going to try to put any type of bias into it because I already see where it goes.
Yeah.
My favorite play yesterday only needed 2 more in either category to get us over. So real close. It was the Celtics were destroying them. So a lot of overs hit. It's just not these.
Right.
But yeah, another day, another opportunity. Board looks good. No more football, so everybody's gonna be pivoting to basketball. Just to say, so bumps should happen a lot faster. Props should be taken down a lot faster. So time is really going to be of the essence. And my man, I'll pass it back to you.
All right. We are going over our tools for the day, as we do every day, folks. It is the DGF. I don't have the recap up today, but we are 12-2 as far as DGF picks go. And every day we'll be dropping another DGF pick and hopefully hitting for another DGF slip. We have, well, just to give you an idea of what DGF is if you guys are new, pretty much it takes all of the odds of sports books and optimizes it to let you know the probability of something happening, whether it's an assist, whether it's map kills. They have many different sports and esports, as well as many different apps that you can compare and give you live updates on. Super useful tool. We're able to look at Prizepicks and Underdogs in the blink of an eye without having to switch through the apps, so that's really useful, as well as look at the odds through all of the other sportsbooks apps without having to like screen switch so much, you know. And it definitely helps you out. Like right now we are, let me see if I can pull up the pick for today.
I saw it. It was a up.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, here we go.
Right there.
Yeah. So,
and real quick, before we talk about it, yesterday's slip, the one you guys saw earlier, that did not have a DGF in it. That was solely just me and Avi having fun. We knew it was just 2 games, so that's a fun day. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be taking it too serious. And anyway, DGF is gonna have pretty much all the same props we're looking at because it's so small. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? Just go with your feel of it. So, but we're back today with the DGF. It looks. I'll keep it there. It looks. Anthony Edwards. We're going for the under 5.5 assists. I was just like, wait, isn't it the over? No, it's the under 5.5 assists for sure. They're playing. Who are they playing again? The Clippers?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think the Clippers. Tough matchup. Let's see where it goes. I told you already. I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah. Looks like they are playing the Clippers, and we thought that it was going to be a scoring game. You know, we thought that he's going to have to take over a scoring role. Hopefully, you know, his teammates just sell out on him, which is what we're looking for today. The Clippers have a pretty good defensive team as far as, you know, well, Zubas is on minutes restriction, but he's still playing. Tice has been pretty good defensively as well. And they're guards. You know, you got Harden, who gets a lot of steals. You got Paul George and Kawhi, who are very good at the wing and you know, inside. So we should be all right as far as him, you know, assist potentials, as well as him looking to score more than pass.
And as you see there on DGF, it's got it at a 53.8%. That's a great number.
Right. Yeah. We usually look at numbers around the 53 mark. You can't take every pick you see. You definitely have to do a little bit of research just to see or have an opinion on the game at least, just to give
Mhm.
you a direction to lean in. And if you look at all the sportsbook odds at the top here, they have it at FanDuel, DraftKings, it's at -130, -130, -125, or 135, I should say. Super solid, but we don't want to call it a guarantee. So
We're not
we're
giving no emotion. That's it.
yeah,
It's
we're
the
just gonna leave it
DGF
at
and
that.
that's it.
Yeah,
53.8%. That's it.
cool.
Next pick. All right, everybody. I got the I got the first two up. So I know, don't think I'm crazy. I know this is one of my favorite players. We got Steph Curry under 5.5 3-pointers made. All right. So the way I'm looking at this is exactly the way he's got this pulled up on Outlier. I've got it the same way on my computer here. I'm gonna start by saying I know he's hot. I know it. I know he's got a rhythm going, but we have to look for when they're going to fall back. You see that one right there just before the 11? We're looking for something like that, not a hard drop, but just a drop back maybe to that 4-3 regression. Um, this number usually is high on the over at 4.5 and high on the under at 6 and 6.5. So we're thinking here at 5.5 is a possible sweet spot. I'm going to say it again. We know he's hot, but Chris Dunn is a very good defender. They should have him on Steph Curry possibly the whole game because now they don't have Fontecchio. So it's really just lock up on Steph, try to let the rest of the Golden State Warriors beat us, and that's it. Let's see where we go.
Yeah,
Your
couldn't have
thoughts?
said it any better, honestly. I mean, that's exactly what we're looking at. We're hoping that even if he hits five and he has a good game, he's still
Right.
not hitting this number. And five is for the average basketball player is a good an over, but we don't have that number here, so we're definitely
Mm-hmm.
gonna look for the under. Let's get in. Oh well, before we get into that next pick, I will talk about Outlier real quick. Outlier is another tool that we don't really bring up too much in the videos, but definitely a tool that we go hand in hand with DGF. Um, this pretty much gives you the historical data that you need to let statistics as far as how many times someone hits a number, how many times they hit the under, how many times, or what their matchup is, what the team's matchup is, trends, and so on and so on. There's so much data here that you can use to research. This with DGF is a perfect hand-in-hand tool, and it's been very profitable for us. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let's get into that second pick.
All righty. Second pick we got for y'all. Pascal Siakam over 3.5 assists. I want to say that both of these picks are available on Underdog at the moment for sure. The Steph Curry one isn't available on Prize Picks at the moment. They just have the red and the green play for him. So that I will leave that up to you guys to make your decision. Like I said, he is hot right now, so the Green Goblin is always going to be a decent play for him. But remember, it's a less of a payout. You can't go under on the red play. So if your gut is telling you 6.5, maybe too much, just wait to see what that regular 3-point prop comes back at. If it's at 5, that's up to you guys to make your decision there. Uh, at 5, what would you say? You might want to take the over, but it's you're just looking more at a push, I would say. Now that I'm thinking more into it, but yeah, I'll leave you guys with that little tidbit note for that. All right. So with the Pascal Siakam 3.5 assists, this is on Prize Picks as well, Underdog and Prize Picks as well. So we're looking at Pascal to facilitate a little bit more. Hallie is coming back. Tyrese Halliburton, he is coming back and getting back into minutes. I was just looking into that before, but he's still potentially sitting for maybe 10 to 15 minutes of that game, and even with Halliburton, it adds to Pascal's assist opportunities because obviously Halliburton can shoot the ball and score the ball. Um, but even when he sits, the focus will go to Pascal, and he's either going to score or assist, and he's a very good passer. So we think 3.5 is a good point to strike the over.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
I agree. The matchup is really good as far as him and the Hornets. He has been hitting the number.
Mhm.
Um, Pascal Siakam's not the type of person. He's not like Duncan Robinson where he just catches the ball and shoots.
Mhm.
He is a versatile player, so he will take it from the three. He'll drive. He'll kick out. He plays post up. He can do a lot of things that draws a lot of defenses over to him, especially because he's a proficient scorer where his kickouts might hopefully lead to, 4 easy assists for him. And that's what we're looking for hopefully before the half, but we'll see what happens.
And if Indiana's up a lot in the first half, they might just sit Halliburton for the rest of the game just
Yeah,
to not even risk it. So that's another way to look at this, just really looking into Halliburton's minutes.
right. Cool. So
Hmm.
now I will get into my picks. Now we have our guy, Mr. Big Brother here, Brooke Lopez. We got him for points, right? We got him for, I believe it is 11 and a half points. You might see it at 12. I would take it at 12, maybe not 12 and a half. You could take it at 12 and a half if you're feeling risky, but it looks like every time Lopez and the Bucks face off against Denver, they play pretty well. Or he plays pretty well, I should say. The last time they played, he had 19 points. Let me just double check that real quick. But yeah, last time he played, yeah, he had 19 points and 13. 19 was last month, a very recent game. He has been hitting this number 11 for 20 in the last 20 game stretch. And Brooke Lopez is the type of person who can score from beyond the arc and inside. He gets a lot of offensive rebounds that can help to, really just tip ins. He gets a lot of tip in opportunities, a lot of 3-point opportunities, and we're hoping that he can just come out clean with 12 points easy.
Hmm.
A lot of the attention is going to be on Giannis and Damian Lillard. And a lot of the times when that happens, they come to. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of Bucks games, but they do find Brooke Lopez sitting at the wing waiting for a three because everyone has closed in.
Yep. I was just
So
gonna say
we're
that.
looking to see a couple of opportunities like that. Jokic is going to want to stay closer to the paint to help with rebounding opportunities, especially when you have a team like Giannis and Lopez in the backcourt, or I should say players. But that being said, he's going to stretch off and hopefully leave Lopez a lot for a lot of jump shots. So we'll see what happens.
Hmm. Yeah. No, couldn't have said it better.
Solid. We are going to get into the last pick of the day, folks. It is Mr. B.I. Brandon Ingram, under 36 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. I have it here as shooting guard matchup because he normally plays the 2. But even if you look at the small forward matchup is a little tougher, but they allow a little bit more points as far as Memphis goes. But I believe JJJ will be, oh no, he'll be on Zion.
If Zion plays, it's gonna be one of these Memphis guys. Oh, maybe the Vince Williams.
Right, Vince
I think he's gonna be
Williams.
on him.
Fresh legs. But we're hoping
Yeah.
that CJ can kind of take over in the guard position as far as scoring. And I don't think this game is going to be super close. Memphis has been keeping games close recently, within 8, within 6, within 5. But I feel like the Pelicans have been coming together really well too. And they're finding their niche. Even if he has a good game, 22, 7, and 7, that's a very average game. That's under his 36 and a half. I would play it at 36. I may not play it at, honestly, I would play it at 35 and a half. You only lose out on one game, but at the same time, it looks like because since CJ's been in the mix, he hasn't been as predominant as he used to, and Zion has also been getting into a groove. So we're looking to see Brandon Ingram kind of take a step back from the driver's seat a little bit.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And all right, cool.
And he just takes real tough shots anyway. So I mean, for him to get a lot of points here is, I mean, it's just gonna be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could get a lot of points, and ideally, if he does, like I said, if we're looking at blowout potential and they set him, then we're only playing 3 quarters here, so we're hoping that he
Yeah.
can just keep his numbers low.
Yeah.
We did want to mention that on Prizepicks there is a Kyrie Irving discount for I think 21 and a half points. Definitely a solid number if you want to take him. We didn't drop a 6th pick because we were gonna include this Kyrie discount just so that way you guys have an opportunity to play the 6th man, including the Kyrie, without having to decide and then stab yourself in the back in case you picked one that didn't hit and one that could have hit. But yeah, it's a really good number at 21 and a half. We took the over. Kyrie's he's kind of iffy both ways because you never know what's going to happen with him and Luka, especially because the Mavs they have more offensive power now with Gafford and PJ Washington. But Kyrie is Kyrie. So he's going to go out there and get his. So we're looking to see if we can include this into our 5 picks for the day. Hopefully get a 6-man and come out with a sweep tomorrow. We are also trying to play a strategy where you can go 2-mans or 3-mans and break your 6-man picks or 6 picks up. So that way you get more insurance, even though you're taking a slight, you're betting a little bit more. You know what I mean?
And we'll be posting those in our Discord, so just be on the lookout.
Yeah, we definitely will be dropping the Discord soon. I will be dropping the link for DGF below soon. Or I said I will be dropping the link for DGF for you guys to check out. Hopefully you guys like it, sign up. It's really good. And the Discord invite will be coming out in a bit. We're still working out some technical difficulties, folks. Hopefully we win some money and we can just pay for IT or some shit. But, we'll see how that goes. But in all, that's going to be it for us on Monday, folks. We will check in with you tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. And hope all is well. Hope you guys cash out. Happy betting, as always.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Said it's your man Beezy, and you either get with it or get lost.